What's up, guys? Sorry about that. The first time my computer crashed. This time I accidentally flipped the power switch with my foot. So that was me being an idiot this time. This will be the last stream of the evening. um, let's go back to the page here. Make sure it hasn't started back. We'll give it to about 9:30. That's when Adrian just said it should be picking back up. We're starting to see whales, at least it looks like, especially right here, selling off. Not surprised, but it's just weird timing. Why would you sell off at this particular moment? But I'm done trying to figure out the specific timing. It doesn't really make sense. But here we are. Unfortunately, they don't provide a firm schedule from what I've seen. So all I know is that today, and then they also marked off tomorrow, was the day of discussion of the three bills that were on the schedule. And they are waiting for the next call to action. But I don't see yet when that call to action will be. But the live stream feed is still rolling. So, yeah, a little strange. You would think if it was over, it wouldn't still be rolling. Let me see. Are we coming back to 50 ever? Only if this doesn't pass. If it doesn't pass today, yeah, we'll be right back at 50 pretty fast. If it passes today, we're probably not going to see 50 for a while. 50 was a great top. Everyone wanted 50,000. That was everyone's mental price target. That's what everyone was saying. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. We hit 50,000. Everyone's got that out of their system. So there's not that bull run excitement drive to get back to 50. We already hit it. Everyone's got their price target. They were able to take their sells, take their profit. The reason we hit 50 now again is a continuation of the bull run. And that's going to be driven by positive feelings, which is going to have to be driven by a no vote here. If we get a yes vote, we already peaked out at the perfect price short term, and it's a great point to reverse back down. But now we'll just see maybe a steeper pullback than we would have. I think this pullback here I'm not too super concerned about overall. We're just barely under 49. But the problems once we go below 49, 49, I'm sorry. Once we go below 48. Once we go below 48, we're now back into like this new low territory, not really the great place we want to be in. Because when we first tried for 50, we bounced back to 48 flat. Now if we go under 48, we're making new lows. The hype is off. Oh yeah, it's off for sure. It'll come back if we can break above 50 again, but that's not going to happen if we get a yes vote today, as you can imagine. Mariano, you called it. Yeah, I was a little off last week, but overall, the idea was the same, but I definitely thought we'd start seeing this sell-off happening like days ago. It's, the last minute thing here is kind of strange, but it could be falling into the potential manipulation play where the market makers and the whales, they know that the plan is to sell today, and they really try and milk the run-up for all it's worth before they dump and short, which is smart. But the real question now is, when does this resume? Since we have no schedule. The last recess was an hour. From 5:28 to 6:30. This recess has been an hour and a half. Do they ever do recesses and come back the next day without announcing that like the day is complete? Wouldn't they say it's adjourned? I think that's the difference in terminology. Yeah, it should say that the House adjourned. You know, just like it did here. The House adjourned at approximately 3:01 p.m. This was on Friday. It says it returns Monday the 23rd. So it should say that the House has adjourned today and will return tomorrow. But it just said it was in recess. So there should be a part 2. Or 3, rather. This would be part 3. The part that we care about. I really didn't plan on being, coming near 10 o'clock Eastern, my time, live streaming a House meeting. But here we are. Yeah, I saw, on the calendar, if you go to the actual calendar view, it does show tomorrow as well. But according to the wording, today shouldn't be over. They said recess. They didn't cut the live feed off. But yeah, you can see there's another blue day here for tomorrow. So, it is what it is. Obviously, it'd be an unfortunate waste of time if they push it to tomorrow, because we've been here watching all that stuff for no reason. But I would just like to know. Items that may be considered pursuant to a rule. Senate amendment to the bill. Interesting. It'll be really nice to see that discussion play out. See what Bitcoin's doing. Hanging under 40. Yeah, now it's 48.7. Pretty bad. It bounced up to about 49 again, but not a great sign. Live is still on. Yeah, it's still on. It's just at that recess screen, which makes me think it's not over today. Like I said, though, I'll give it a couple more minutes, but we won't just wait the whole night. I'm sure everybody else has stuff to do as well, including sleep. Let's go back to the live feed. Strange. What I'd hate to do is it pick back up in like a half hour, we miss it, and then we wake up tomorrow to Bitcoin at $22,000. Charles Hoskinson is pissed right now. He's saying that it passed and crypto's been destroyed. Charles has a bit of a personality. I don't know how much I like it, but I like his coin, so it's fine. Oh, I hear you, Adgad. I don't think I'll be honest, I don't think it'll be passed today, but I am a little worried. But if I were to guess, if they're being smart, the answer would be no. But the thing, and that's why we haven't seen Bitcoin dump, because people are assuming that they're going to be smart and say no. But if they say yes, there'll definitely be a problem. But I don't think it's going to happen, man. I think you should be all right. I hope. It's 5 a.m. for me, needs to sleep, but it is what it is. My sleeping schedule is very great, as you can see. Mine's the same, man. I've been going to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. the last couple nights. I've been trying to fix it. Problem with working from home, you don't really have to leave, so it's all right if you wake up dead tired, because you're only moving from bed to chair. And that is how I gained all that weight, so and hence why I'm on keto. See if Bitcoin Magazine's saying anything right now. It doesn't allow puts for crypto. I really wouldn't recommend options for crypto anyway. But yeah. Mechanical Turk and crypto. Exactly, man. I agree. Working from home is great. You can trade and you can work. Bit of a pullback here. We're moving back up. Depending on which direction you think it's going in, this could either be a long or a short. I don't even know which position I'd take right now, honestly. That's why I'm not doing anything. There's FOMO in either direction, so that's a no-go from me. Overall, though, I mean, it's hard not to be bullish. We know Bitcoin's getting a lot of traction just recently over this last month. I've heard about Bitcoin more than I ever have before from various media outlets and companies talking about accepting it, putting it on their balance sheet. Um, it's crazy. ATMs, Bitcoin ATMs. Bitcoin's going to take off and skyrocket, guys, especially if the vote is no and then they do the amendment. Bitcoin has nothing stopping it. It's one of those like get in while you can things. But it's just when will the last dip be, and then when will it take off? Strange that no other YouTubers talking about this vote. It's very strange. It is extremely strange. While I was just away from the computer, I went and I was like, there can't actually be nobody. So I searched YouTube. It's not even trading only. There is literally no one else live streaming this. Like, no trading channel or anyone else. I was so confused. That's not common. Hey, still here? I know y'all are sleepy. I am too. We just passed 9:30. Session's not back in. Do they usually run this late? For those of you that are more familiar. It's getting pretty late. I feel like it's strange for them to be doing this still at this hour, but they didn't close it out, which makes me confused. But I don't usually watch these. That's why I'm asking for... Yeah, no one's streaming, no one's talking about it, and they didn't close it out. All weird things. Oh yeah, I definitely think we would recover because it's a improper wording. So even if they let it go now, they would amend it probably shortly after. So we'd see a quick dip and a quick recovery. I definitely don't think... Now, if they intended to just... They hate crypto, and this was just, they are going to intentionally pass it because they know it'll mess up crypto. That's a different story. But so far, that's not the belief. No, they haven't voted yet, Zachary. It probably won't pass. My guess is it doesn't pass. But I just want to watch it and make sure before I go long. Because it'd be bad to go all in, half in, whatever, big size, and then it pass, and it just starts to dump, and you lost money for no reason. It's like, why not just wait for confirmation? Well, that's what I was thinking, Austin. It seems at this point recess would be until tomorrow, but each time that they closed out until further notice, it said that it was adjourned. Let's look it up. Can the House of Congress of Represent wow. Let's go into recess overnight. Let's see some wording. If the answer is yes, guys, obviously we'll just close the stream out and come back for tomorrow's because I'm not familiar with verbiage. This is just very strange. It's going to be annoying, but hopefully you guys, what you'll do is, just subscribe and come back for the stream tomorrow because I will try and cover it. Recess. That's not it. All right, ambulance, do your thing, man. Yeah, not a filibuster. Rejected 49 twice. It's not looking that good. If anything, I'd probably be more bearish, but I don't necessarily... I mean, if it's to be discussed, I don't know. I just don't think I would short. The weakness hasn't... If it was going to go how I thought it was going to go, I already tried to short it, and it just kept holding up way too strong. In addition to daily adjournment, which terminates a daily session, a chamber may take a recess within its daily session. For example, a chamber may recess while awaiting the arrival of a specific item of business or in order to convene in a joint meeting with the other chamber to hear an address by a foreign dignitary. Unlike a daily adjournment, a recess of the daily session does not terminate the daily session. Instead, when a chamber reconvenes after a recess, the same daily session resumes and business continues from the point it reached when the recess began. A chamber, however, also may recess its daily session overnight or for a longer period. In effects of an overnight recess, the effects of an overnight recess may resemble those of a daily adjournment. Come on, bro. Yeah, guys, the vote might be tomorrow, it looks like. Well, I guess it's just really weird terminology about a legislative day versus a whatever. That's not why I'm here. I'm just trying to see a vote, guys. Yeah. But the thing is, James, yeah, true, but no one else knew. Because there was no actual schedule for when they were gonna, like, what order they were gonna go in and how long each was gonna take. But Ote, that's fine. Well, guys, I'm gonna take that as, since we now know that a recess can potentially be overnight, that since it's now 9:30, the recess is probably going to be an overnight one. I will try my best to keep an eye on it. If something pops up, you'll see me go live again tonight. If you don't get a live notification or see me on Twitter talking about it, or in the Discord group if you're in there, then they're probably not live. Obviously, though, if I for some reason miss it and you see they're live and you don't see me live, let me know, because then I'm going to want to go back live. But yeah, it's getting pretty late, and that was just really confusing. So if anyone wasted a little time tonight, sorry. I know I wasted some, so we're in the same boat. But it'll be worth it. It's just a little bit of time, and we'll get it figured out. But come back tomorrow. I'll do my best to live cover it as long as it's not at a bad time. And we'll get back on it and keep an eye on the price. Bitcoin is losing some steam, or it was. Now it's coming back, and we'll just have to see how it's doing tomorrow. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. Again, follow me on Twitter at 2020 Tech Reviews. If you want updates, if I find out anything, just follow me on there or subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks for all the information, bro. See you later. Appreciate it, James. Invu, yeah, go ahead, get some rest, man. Yeah, looks like it took a little too long, so they just decided, you know what, we're not coming back today. Unfortunate for us without their calendar, but they knew. But yeah, we may be under 49, maybe going under 48 tomorrow. We'll see. All right. I'm tired too, just like all of you guys, so I'm going to get some sleep as well. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next stream. See ya.